You're walking down the street, minding your own business, when suddenly a random cat appears at your feet like it just spawned in a video game. You didn't call it, you didn't bribe it with treats, and yet here it is, staring at you like you're the chosen one. Sound familiar? Then you might be a cat magnet. Don't worry, it's not contagious. Though if it were, we'd all want it. Some people just seem to attract cats wherever they go. But why? Are cats secretly psychic? Do you smell like tuna? Or is it simply because the universe decided you should be a feline favorite? Well, buckle up, because I'm about to give you the ultimate guide to why cats think you're the hottest ticket in town. Number 1. Master the cat code. Ever noticed how cats have a sixth sense for sniffing out exactly the people who don't want them around? Allergic aunt visiting your place? Boom! Your cat is suddenly her shadow. That friend who swears he just doesn't like cats? Congrats! He's about to be buried under a purring cuddle puddle. But why? Simple. Body language confusion. Humans and cats basically run on opposite settings. When humans like someone, we lean in, make eye contact, smile, shake hands, maybe even wave like an overly excited flight attendant. Cats? They do the total opposite. Want to tell a cat you're chill? You look away, stay still, and give them space. That's feline code for I respect your bubble. Ironically, that's also exactly what a cat allergic person does. While thinking, "Dear fluffy demon, please don't touch me." So in the kitty world, avoiding eye contact equals let's be best friends. Moral of the story, if you want to make a cat bolt, get loud and march toward it like you're late for a meeting. But if you're looking for instant feline approval, play hard to get. Cats love the chase, and you're basically Tinder swiping left in real life. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2, got snacks? Let's be real, half the time cats don't want you, they want your lunch. Cats are basically furry vacuum cleaners on legs. If you're holding food, don't be surprised when a cat materializes out of nowhere, like it just teleported from the shadow realm. Sure, the classics, fish and meat, will send cats into food-stealing mode. But did you know some cats also go nuts for olives? Yep. Hand over that martini garnish, and suddenly you're the coolest human in town. And don't think you can trick them if you're empty-handed. Cats have super sniffers. If you ate tuna 3 hours ago, they'll smell it on your clothes, your breath, maybe even your soul. Oh, and if you've ever caved and fed a stray cat, congratulations, you are now on the permanent soft touch list. Even if you only fed one kitty, others may have seen it and spread the gossip like it was the latest TikTok trend. That human gives out free snacks. Try your luck. Sure, it's a bit humiliating being known as the neighborhood pushover. But hey, free purrs and head boops are a decent trade. Number 3, walking cat billboard. If you've got a cat at home, surprise, you're basically a mobile advertising board for feline pheromones. Every time your cat rubs against your legs, they're stamping you with their personal property of fluffy signature. You can't smell it, thank goodness. But to other cats, it's like you're walking around wearing a glowing neon sign. Already cat approved. Here's the wild part. These pheromones carry actual cat info. They tell other kitties about your cat's health, mood, and, dating status. If you've got an unneutered Tom or a queen in heat, other cats might pick up the scent and come over just to get the latest neighborhood gossip. But it's not always about romance or territory. Sometimes another cat will smell that your kitty is happy and content, and they'll think, if their human makes cats this chill, maybe I should check them out too. So yeah, if random cats are treating you like a celebrity, don't flatter yourself too much. It's probably because you've been scented like a feline perfume ad. Number 4, do I know you? Sometimes a cat's obsession with you isn't about your dazzling personality. It's about mistaken identity. Cats aren't always the best at telling humans apart. Honestly, can you really blame them? Plenty of us humans can't even tell two gray tabbies apart. So, if a random kitty keeps following you like you're a long-lost buddy, It might be because you remind them of someone important. Maybe you've got the same hair color as their favorite human, or perhaps you're rocking a jacket eerily similar to their old owners. Heck, maybe you're just the same height, and that's enough to ring the bell in their little furry brains. And sometimes it's not even your looks, it's your scent. Cats are way more smell-focused than vision-focused. That cologne, shampoo, or body wash you're using? If it matches what their human smells like, congratulations! You've just been cast as the human in their mental soap opera. Number 5. Eau de cat magnet. Speaking of smells, some scents are like cat kryptonite, but you know, the good kind. The most famous one is catnip, of course, but since spraying that on yourself before work might raise a few eyebrows, let's talk about its less suspicious cousins. Cats often love mint, which is basically catnip's cooler sibling. No, it won't get them high, but it does make them go, ooh, nice. Valerian root, yes, that thing hiding in your sleepy tea, also works like cat perfume and is even used to lure stray or feral cats. Imagine being tricked into capture because of bedtime tea leaves. And here's the real curveball: Calvin Klein's obsession for men. For some reason, cats, especially big cats like lions and tigers, go absolutely bonkers for it. Zookeepers have been known to spritz it around enclosures as a special treat, and in 2018, it was even used in India to successfully lure a wild tiger. So next time a cat seems way too into you, check if you smell like catnip tea or a 1990s department store fragrance counter. Number 6. Fashion victim of cats. There's a reason it's called a catwalk. Cats may not care about Paris Fashion Week, but they are absolutely fascinated by certain human outfits. Not because of the style, no kitty is critiquing your color palette, but because of movement. Dangling shoelaces, swinging earrings, loose threads. To a cat, that's not fashion, that's prey. Those little jumpy, erratic movements mimic the way mice or birds behave, so your accessories are basically screaming, "Chase me!" If a cat stares at you with laser beam focus, ears forward, and makes those little pouncy wiggles, congrats, you've just been cast as their new toy. Shiny clothes and jewelry can also trigger the attack mode, especially if they bounce light around like a disco ball. Basically, you're a walking laser pointer. Oh, and here's a color tip. Cats don't see the full rainbow like we do. Reds and oranges? Meh, boring. But yellows and blues? Oh, baby, that's HD quality for cats. So if you step outside in blue jeans and a yellow raincoat, don't be surprised if cats line up to give you the VIP treatment. To them, you're basically a glowing neon sign that says, "Fun human here." Number 7. Whose turf is this? Cats are basically tiny landlords with fur. The moment you show up in a new spot, they're like, "Excuse me, stranger, this is my block. Papers, please." Cats are super territorial, and they don't just claim houses or gardens. Nope, they'll claim people too. If a cat rubs against your legs in a new area, congratulations, you've officially been added to their inventory like a shiny new Pokemon card. Of course, cats are also just nosy. You've heard curiosity killed the cat? Well, curiosity also makes them follow you around like they're auditioning for a detective show. If you come with a mysterious new scent, they might just decide you're worth investigating. Basically, you're their Netflix binge for the day. Number 8. Garden of Cat Eden. Some cats don't just find you in the street, they track you to your home base. If your backyard has become the hottest feline nightclub in town, blame your landscaping. Cats love wild spaces. Overgrown grass, dense bushes, that's basically an amusement park of snacks, aka mice and birds, climbing walls, and hide-and-seek arenas. And hey, let's be honest, who hasn't put off mowing the lawn for a few extra days? Read 2 weeks. Well, your local cats thank you for it. Also, word travels fast in cat society. Put out food for one kitty, and within a week you've accidentally opened a 5-star buffet. Suddenly, you're running the feline version of an all-inclusive resort. Whether that's a blessing or a curse, depends on how much you like your new furry tenants. Number 9. Sound check. Birds, mice, rabbits, what do they all have in common? They squeak like broken dog toys. And since cats love hunting those guys, they're hardwired to perk up at high-pitched sounds. That's why making kissy noises works like magic. To cats, it's basically the universal invitation. Step right up for scritches and snacks. If you whistle, hum, or blast music with lots of high notes, don't be surprised if neighborhood cats treat you like the opening act of a concert. Even with headphones, they might still hear it. Cats' ears are so sensitive, they can probably pick up your guilty pleasure playlist through your earbuds. And don't forget food sounds, rustling a plastic bag or cracking open a can. Cats everywhere think, ah yes, snacks. Suddenly, you're surrounded like you just rang the dinner bell at cat summer camp. Number 10. Sweaty and proud. Look, sweating in public can feel awkward, but cats? They don't judge. If anything, they're into it. Why? Because your sweat carries pheromones, cat gossip in smell form. To them, a sweaty human is just a walking info booth. And here's the slightly icky part. Sweat contains salt. And guess what? Cats think that's delicious. If you've ever had a cat lick your skin after a workout, yep, that wasn't affection. It was free seasoning. Gross for us, gourmet for them. Number 11. Mood detector. Cats don't just sniff out salt and pheromones, they can smell your feelings. When you're angry, scared, or stressed, your body pumps out adrenaline, and traces of it sneak into your sweat. When you're happy and relaxed, that comes through too. So if you're calm and cheerful, cats might gravitate toward you, thinking, nice! This one's in snack-sharing mode. If you're stomping around furious, they'll probably give you a side-eye and a wide berth. Basically, cats are little emotional lie detectors in fur coats. Number 12. Baby on board. Here's a wild one. Cats may be able to detect pregnancy. How? Hormones. Your body chemistry changes when you're expecting, and cats have a nose for it. On top of that, some scientists think cats might actually be able to hear the baby's heartbeat before you can. Imagine being called out by a cat before your own doctor. Cats themselves often form little support groups when one of them is pregnant. They'll share food, babysit kittens, and sometimes even act as midwives. So if a strange cat suddenly shows you a lot of attention while you're pregnant, they might just be offering their services. You know, in case you need help with your new litter. Number 13. The extrovert cat. Sometimes it's not about you at all. It's just the cat. While felines get a reputation for being aloof, plenty of them are born social butterflies. Some cats are basically four-legged golden retrievers. If a kitty not only approaches you, but also purrs, headbutts your legs, or even does that adorable standing on hind legs to say hello trick, odds are you've just met a particularly friendly furball. Don't overthink it. You didn't do anything special. You just crossed paths with the feline equivalent of that overly chatty neighbor. Number 14. The magic touch. And finally, we get to the great mystery. Sometimes, there is no explanation. Some people just are cat magnets. No snacks, no perfume tricks, no shoelaces dangling. Cats just flock to them like they've unlocked some hidden superpower. Maybe it's an aura, maybe it's vibes, maybe it's just cosmic cat magic. Whatever it is, if you've got it, cherish it. You are officially blessed, and the rest of us are deeply jealous. Seriously, how does it feel to be the chosen one? If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below. And consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.